Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Originally this video was supposed to come out last month, but unfortunately I completely forgot. But yeah, in the last video, or a long video, but it was deleted because I had a timer. I let you guys vote for a what if for me to do, and one of the winners was what if Cell survive. And of course, I said it's going to be a bad ending, so this is going to be a bad ending. And if you guys do not like bad endings, then this video is not for you. But if you do like bad endings and you think you can handle it, then okay then. So what if Cell survive? How would this be a bad ending? Let's find out today. So to make Cell survive, I have a little two reasons I could do that. We could make him survive either the Gohan versus Cell beam clash attack, but I think there's only the one way actually, so there's no two ways. So we're gonna do that. So instead of Cell dying to Gohan's father-son Kamehameha, for the last second when he was distracted by Vegeta, he knew that he is screwed. He knew. So with his power, he used his life as his strength to create a barrier around him, which completely consumed Cell completely. But at least that one barrier, at least that one split second, one of his cells survived, and that cell went sent flying away from Earth, away from the solar system. And then people thought he was dead. Then Cell was able to regenerate far away. Not only get a massive Senkai boost as well. Cell is a little confident that he could beat Gohan this time. Yeah, this time he's gonna beat him. However, he knows that he has to play cautious this time. He's not gonna waste any time. So the moment he regenerates and he instantly transmits Earth, the first person he kills right away is Gohan. The Sea Fighters watching horror as they saw Gohan's life was taken away by Cell. Before everyone could react, Cell quickly lifted his hand up, and with a quick swipe, explosions appear around him, killing everyone. And Cell begins to laugh maniacally. He finally gets revenge. As for Hercule, he tries to get a last stand on Cell, but Cell's not having it. Cell just look at him, and with a quick chop to his head, Hercule's head went sent flying. But this is where Cell has a little change in his heart. No, he's not going to turn good. Of course not. One thing that does change in his heart is that he needs to train. He never trained in his life before since he first got here. All he did is just assort people. And he realized if Gohan's going to get some race boots, he is a bit afraid. Yes, even the perfect being admits that he could be afraid. He is afraid that what if someone else could be stronger than him? What if someone else is like stronger than Gohan? So, just like the Sea Fighters, he's going to head to the lookout. As he made it to the lookout, then he was about to summon the dragon, which Cell quickly reacted by firing a death beam at the child's leg. He's not going to kill Dende. No, he has some use for the Dragon Balls. He doesn't know he's a Guardian yet, but I'm assuming he is since Piccolo's dead. He knows that the Dragon Balls will be useless by now. But you know what? Maybe he could use the Dragon Ball himself. So that's what he did. He summons the dragon, and he's surprised that Shenron was able to wish 3 wishes this time. Interesting. He only have one simple wish, to be immortal. With Shenron granting that wish, the perfect bio android is now immortal. And then he kills Shenron, making sure that nobody ever uses Dragon Balls to revive everyone else. And just in case if Dende makes new ones, he kills Dende. After Mr. Popo, well, he just killed him as well. He has no reason for them to live. So yeah, all the Sea Fighters are dead, thanks to Cell. Now, for these 7 years, Cell will begin to train, using the Earth as his own training battleground and his training area, with a lot of people going to hiding. Cell also will sometimes hunt people to make them fear him. He also used Cell Juniors to make him as a playground for them, to make people even more scared of him, which more and more less population of the Earthlings are vanishing, with some are going to hiding, some trying to fight Cell, but it's all futile. 37 years, Babidi and his minions will arrive on Earth, trying to seek energy to revive Majin Buu. And since there's less Earthlings there, he has to send someone like Yakon or Pui Pui around Earth. However, while he waits for them, and waits, they never returned, and he was confused. So he sent Dobora to search what's the issue. As the king searched around, he saw Cell was standing on top of the bodies of Gohan and Buu. Cell turns to Deborah, and the two begin to fight. Now, since Cell is way stronger than 37 years, actually, he's way beyond Buu Soccer level. Since Cell has part of Frieza's DNA, the Saiyan's DNA, he will get significantly stronger. How much stronger? Well, imagine 7 years of training instead of like 4 months. Yeah, that's how strong Cell is. I don't even imagine. You could just already know how strong he is. So Deborah is just pretty much nothing to Cell. And once Deborah is dead, Cell begins to laugh. Now, Babidi would try to possess him. It won't work at first, but Cell will break it out easily, and Babidi just made him stronger. Now, yes, why Cell is not Majin? Well, he is Majin, but he just broke out the spell because he's too strong for Babidi's mind control to even fully control him, like Deborah did, so it's not gonna work. And if worst case scenario, he just made Cell stronger. So Cell will find a little potato head and just squash him like a bug. And just like that, Babidi and Deborah are now defeated. As for Buu Egg, well, Cell just destroyed it with a powerful solar system Kamehameha, but a much stronger one. Then Cell begins to get bored since Earth has no fighters left, and at this point, almost all humanity was destroyed. So he just fly away to Earth. He is a little kind enough to spare the planet. He began to search around different planets after planets. He found Yaltrad. Yaltrad's not an issue for him. They did have some weird techniques, but he's able to kill them pretty easily. He's too fast for the Yaltrads to even touch him. Then he able to find new Namek, since seeing an entity similar to Piccolo out of space. Unfortunately, the Namekians cannot do nothing, absolutely nothing, so just blow up the planet in the process. Since he had no reason to use Porunga, since he's an immortal, he had no worries about dying. As for other planets, he eventually found Fampa, which he is surprised to see another Saiyan. He begins to fight Broly. However, just like everyone else, Broly is just an ant that an ant cannot even touch a dinosaur or a giant dinosaur. So Broly is dead, along with Pericus and Fampa itself. The Galactic Patrol tried to stop Cell, but Cell's just too fast and he just killed the Galactic Patrolmen on their ships. There is one that is quite annoying, Maris, which for some reason Cell couldn't even kill him. So he just always escaped from Maris as he's too strong. At one point he would even met Granola and the Heaters. By this point, Granola haven't used his wish to become the strongest mortal. So he was killed off pretty easily along with the Heaters. They're pretty much nothing to Cell. And remember the Galactic Patrol? He decided that maybe there's a Galactic Patrol base somewhere. He kind of want to fight that Mirror guy again, but he needs to train up. So during these years, he began to train even harder and intensely before. He occasionally visits Earth to at least rest as his base. He uses Earth as his base, or more so his playground, because he likes terrorizing the people. He started killing less people on Earth since he wants to make sure he could see the people's faces and their fears. Of course, Beerus will actually awaken earlier, sensing Cell's immense, intense power, which Beerus is quite nervous and just does disturb his nap. He wants to know what the heck is going on, which Whis explained that a powerful bioentrant has been terrorizing the universe since Beerus is asleep, which Beerus is annoyed himself. He also blamed himself too. If he were not asleep, he would have prevented all this. But now he has to do his job. He ordered Whis to find this so-called perfect being, which Whis gladly takes him there. Right now, Cell is already in the Galactic Patrol base, or prison in this case. He's now stronger than ever, thanks to his Frieza genes and Saiyan genes. He begins to killing a lot of Galactic Patrol prison. At one point, Beerus had to use his full power to even keep up with Cell, but this just leads to Beerus getting erased from existence, which still took a lot of damage from him, but he's able to regenerate, although he lost a lot of stamina. He was able to kill a lot of prisoners. Even at one point, he even fought Moral, but at Moral's weakened state, he was nothing to him. Although Cell was weakening himself, but there's still nothing that the body energy could do. He's immortal. He could recover his stamina and energy like no problem. So he just kills the wizard pretty much easily. Yes, you could say that. Why did Immortal just absorb Cell's energy? I mean, compared to Cell level right now, I don't think even more can even handle the type of energy he's absorbing. So his body might explode like Yakon. Then Beerus arrives, including Whis, and they saw that Beerus just vanished and just saw Cell just finishing off Moro. Beerus is shocked, but he pretends to act cool, pretends to act calm, and then he threatens Cell's life. He's gonna Hakai him right away, but Cell quickly reacts. He quickly punches Beerus in the gut, and then the battle begins. Which Beerus has to go 100% right away. Like, he was very surprised about this android's power. Cell is also interested in this god. He can even sense his energy. Which Cell thinks, what if he stabbed his tail at Beerus? Will he get his energy? Will he get some of that, whatever energy he has that he can't sense? He want to test that theory. So while they're battling, Cell quickly split himself into 3. Yes, this might cut his power. However, it doesn't matter, since he has one trick he learned while he was training, the Kaioken. He goes Kaioken times 100, which pushed Beerus to the edge. No, he's overempowering the god of destruction, and one of the clones stabbed him with his tail, taking his energy. Which Cell finally feels his energy. It felt so godly, so destructive, and he likes every single second of it. And he decides to finish Beerus off with a multiverse Kamehameha. No, he's not going to blow up the multiverse. He just named it that attack because he thinks it's cool. And just like that, Beerus was killed off. As for Whis, he became inactive and he just vanished away. Now the Kais will probably already be dead at this point, either by Cell killing Beerus or just Shin tried to interfere, but because he was too weak. But yeah, just like that, there's no even a single threat could even threaten Cell. If we use movie villains, which I probably won't, they won't even stand a chance either. So just like that, Cell is the only strongest being in Universe 7. At least for now, because we don't know if there's more other villains like Universe 7 out there. But unfortunately, it doesn't go end well with Cell, because in the end, Senno heard news about Universe 7 being completely demolished and destroyed. And since everything's useless there and no one's going to stop this threat, he decides that Universe 7 is done for. So he quickly arrives in Universe 7, and with a quick rise of a finger, Universe 7 is gone. Everyone is dead. The whole Universe 7 is dead. And that's it. And not only that, but here's the even worse part. Since there's no tournament to make Senno think that the universe does not deserve a second chance, since Universe 7 shows a pretty bad example of mortal levels and how mortals are destructive. He'd erased all the universes. All of it. Except for the successful ones. Leaving the only ones that have high mortal level. So just like that, What If So Survive has ended. Yes, it is a pretty depressing story, but in the end, Cell did get the last laugh. He did get the revenge he wanted. He did prove himself to be the strongest and fiercest mortal in Universe 7 and become the perfect being. So yeah, Future Cell is dead. What about Future Trunks? Well, if you don't remember, he was killed off by Cell. So yeah, there's no Future Trunks timeline, so if you're going to tell me about that, then no. Sorry. And with that, What If Cell Survive has ended. So what do you think? Do you think this will happen if Cell survive? Do you think Cell will grow this strong? Or do you think there'll be any other way for any heroes to stop Cell? Let me know in the comments below. And I would like to explain to you why Cell would just body everyone if he trains. So yeah, thanks.